Yo, what's good, beautiful people? It's your boy Emmanuel. Welcome back again to the channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Emmanuel. I review Nigerian music, African music, album reviews, countdowns. I have some game shows as well. Go check out Guess the Video. More episodes coming. But yeah, if you're new, definitely subscribe for more content. It's that time, man. A-Q and M.I joined forces. Finally came together for an EP, for a project, okay? I know, we all know A-Q said this is his last album when he was rolling out God's Engineering. A-Q said that was his last album, right? He didn't say that was his last project, okay? So he's coming out here and doing a collab EP with M.I Abaga. M.I Abaga, undoubtedly one of the biggest names in hip-hop in Africa. M.I just coming off a phenomenal EP called Judah the EP. Go check out the video if you've missed that. But A-Q as well coming strong over the last couple of years now. 2018 is The Crown with Loose Canaan. That was a monster of a rap album, and like hip-hop in Nigeria is strong. This is a huge moment in Nigerian hip-hop. That collaborative energy that we've seen lately in Nigerian hip-hop is just exactly what the industry needs, man. Nigerian hip-hop is on the forefront now, and M.I Abaga again being in the center of it. For people that said hip-hop in Nigeria was dead, come on, this is the live report. This is the live report. Let's go. All those people that are saying like, no, there are no rappers in Nigeria, essay is come. Fam, essay is quiet right now, man. Essay is quiet. If you're from South Africa, I beg. You guys are quiet right now, man. That's still making noise, don't mind me. But as of now, as I'm recording this just went #1 in Apple Music in Nigeria. So big deal again, especially for A-Q. This is monumental for him. This is, I think, his first album or first project to ever get into that spot. First off, let's look at the cover. The cover is something simple. We just have a whole bunch of microphones. 4 microphones. I don't know if that's symbolic. 4 microphones. Is that him, Loose, A-Q, and Black Bones? Perhaps. We never know. It's not the first project under that new label. He has incredible music. So incredible. This is not under Chocolate City. For all those people that don't know yet, M.I has left Chocolate City, and I think this is one of his first projects from his own label. Incredible music, okay? So I'm here for it. Now, if you're active on Twitter and you follow M.I and A-Q, you know how this came about, right? There was a guy that tweeted to A-Q that, how come you guys don't have an album? How come A-Q and M.I don't have an album or a project together? And then A-Q was like, don't look at me, look at M.I. M.I hasn't made it possible. And then M.I was like, what? You're putting it on me now? Let's get into a studio. 6 days. I think they did it in 6 days, and we have the result here, and it's like, oof. I don't know why it had to be 6 days. I don't know, maybe they had a tight schedule, or M.I was like, this is the only time I had free, or who knows. But 6 days doesn't seem like enough for an EP regardless, but we never know, man. We don't know how this M.I.'s work ethic is, especially with Beats by Jay and A-Q himself. So you don't know how fast they can pan out an album or an EP. And we just look at their ability, but I don't think we should. I don't think we should look at that 6 days thing as a, oh wow, they did this in 6 days, so definitely we should expect a lower quality. No, I think we should, if they felt confident enough to put it out, we should judge them like we would have judged any other EP that maybe they took them 20 days or 20 weeks, who cares? But as long as they're putting it out, let's not use that factor, because we know the behind the scenes that, oh yeah, it took them only 6 days. Let's not use that as a factor to like almost lower the bar for them. Do you know what I mean? Let's not lower the bar for them. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Anyways, I'm excited to get into this one. Without any further ado, guys, let's get into it, shall we?
There is no retreat. The war is inevitable.
Bring the war here. That's what he's saying, man. Beats by Jay.
Let's set the tone of the conversation. You're all about to.
Let's talk about the mixing first off, man. I don't know. These headphones seem very, very decent, but for some reason, there's just something a little bit off with the mixing. I find myself turning his vocals up, like I'm trying to get his vocals in front. You know what I mean?
13 years impeccable versus what more you asking? Been trendy, stylish, corporate, sexy, bossy, nigga, fuck your fashion, my lights.
I wish I could hear him clearer though. I wish I could hear him clearer, but it sounds like it's fitting, man. It sounds like it's fitting.
Gassing. 13 years impeccable versus what more you asking? Been trendy, stylish, corporate, sexy, bossy nigga, fuck your fashion, my mics.
He's telling them, yo, there's this 13 years track record that I have. Yeah, go check it out.
Every year after battling in the Coliseum, the artifact started back on how to rap. I'm a museum. Whenever you see him, no.
Let's
Yeah.
set the tone of the conversation. The you're the hardcore rapper getting dough from corporations. This is a
Woo! Okay, look, AQ is coming in strong. Yeah, look. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
This is giving me a no ID vibe. This is 5G cancer free spread with 5D lies.
It is giving me a no ID vibe too, you know?
You living choppy. I'm in the business of 03, y'all was grinning at me. Said be
I don't know why that part is reminding me of Jay-Z's 444.
funny how these rappers wanna clash on IG Live. The problem is you don't get money on IG Live.
Wait, which rappers are clashing on IG Live? I know producers are, but if rappers are clashing on IG Live, where you at?
We just made a tape, split the royalties, we getting major pay. I know you hate this me, I'm on the project with your favorite. It's the end of
Hey, he's flexing on all of them. Not just anybody can get M.I to do a project with him. Like AQ just flexing his companionship here with M.I. And that's big boy talk still.
mission accomplished. Collaboration project with M, and you can't ignore it.
You can't ignore it.
That Q had responded to somebody who would ask if he would do a joint project with me, and Q said, ask.
Okay, so first off, turn off the conversation. I think their performance, M.I and A-Q brought it for sure. This is a very strong one for them. They're just setting the tone. Like, look, this is... M.I is coming here saying this is my track record. And then A-Q is out here too, just saying the same thing. Like, let's set the tone. Let's like set the tone for this discussion, okay? What you're about to get into. My only issue with this song is just the fact that I cannot hear them for the life of me. It's very hard to pick up what they're saying because the sampling in the instrumentals is just way too loud. You know, like baby crying, that sample, yeah, like let's tone that down a little bit. Let's actually hear you. But other than that, like it's a solid intro for sure. Definitely setting the tone. So track 2, hopefully the mixing here is cleaner. The live report, okay? Title track.
This is the live report.
Okay. Ooh, this is some early Washington vibes, man. Let's go, let's come alive.
Yo, this is the live report.
Yeah.
AQ and M on the project. Yo, this is Valid Talk. The game needed us to do another one. DJ Khaled Talk. Still so truth be told.
It's funny because both of them dropped projects this year. So yeah, both of them are giving us another one, right?
Still
Okay.
so truth be told. Who would I be? Probably try to sound like Boogie. Truthfully, I wanna rhyme like Commons.
Try to sound like Boogie, cause he's hearing the beat. He's hearing the beat is on some boom bop, like no ID type level kind of beat. And then you know rappers like Boogie. If you're familiar with Boogie, man, Boogie is in that kind of pocket, is in that kind of lane. Boogie has this like 90s rap kind of flow. M.I is more versatile with his flow. Like he's not really, I wouldn't say him as a boom bap kind of rapper. He knows how to murder Afrobeat kind of production. He knows how to murder like soul, jazzy kind of beat. Yeah, hearing this no ID kind of beat is obviously addressing his discomfort in the first instance. What am I trying to sound like? Like Boogie? And let's see if he can stand the test, because just off of God's engineering, AQ had some really, really boom bop kind of records, man. Go listen to some tracks there. Some tracks AQ was able to like maintain that no ID flow. There was one line that killed me. I forget what song, but AQ said in one song, never had a 9 to 5, just a 95 flow. Do you know what I mean? Like that was mad, and that AQ has that flow. AQ has that 90s hip hop flow. Okay, let's go back.
Probably try to sound like Boogie. Truthfully, I wanna.
Who would I be? Talib Kweli? I can't remember who said that. He's trying to make a reference to another kind of like line. You know this thing where rappers do, where they say something with the same cadence and flow of another line, but obviously switch it up in order to like show that obviously they're trying to sample that reference. You know when he said Boogie, I know Talib Kweli fits in there.
I wanna rhyme like common sense. I heard y'all talking about 5G. Like damn, y'all need
Common sense.
But it's that brainwash.
I mean, with all these Corona 5G theories, man.
Passion in y'all's defense. Ask your pastor what's gonna happen, he gon' stutter like it all depends. That's what these niggas call a wall of fence. And y'all like, oh shit, thank you God for your prophets, yes. The consequences, confident is in the mind of the solipsist when the knowledge in colleges is rejected by charlatans. We emerge as a nation of fools.
Let's run that back. I love that run, man.
Conspiracy theories without seeing them through a proper lens. Fear politics is all it is in the mind of the solipsist when the knowledge in colleges is rejected by charlatans. We emerge as few. I'm nervous for us until I jackpot, then I'll just be nervous for you. Yo, this is the live report.
Until I jackpot.
Fresh information, so we should probably talk. M on a project, yo, this is valid talk. They can't need us to do another one. DJ Khaled talk.
I like the hook. I like the hook.
Okay, well,
let me help you fill in the gaps. The only way I can deliver this message is in my raps. Take it or reject it, but my vision is apps. It's apps, so they created a virus that will keep you at home. You don't have nothing else to do but to play with your phone.
Okay, let's hold on. So is it contradicting M.I on the first verse? Because M.I is saying, don't listen to all these conspiracy theories. Ask a pastor. He doesn't know what he's talking about, all these 5G lines. But A.Q is coming around to tell us that they engineered this virus.
And you ignored all the warning signs. We in the war, everything is now weaponized. They use the apps to track you, and as your time goes tick-tock, they're cashing out too.
Woo! That's a bar. That's a bar.
The revelation I stole through John. Signs of the end times, but I hope you're wrong. It's not airborne, but it travels through planes. Man will destroy the world himself with his tech game.
Oh, it's not airborne, but it travels through planes. That's a weird way to address this coronavirus issue.
Yo, all I see these days is mental genocide. As a skeptic, I identify. We're trying to simplify. So COVID-19, SARS, MERS, the Spanish flu. Was it the electricity that we put in the planet through? Should we panic? Is it something satanic? How it began? And is the vaccine just a part of the plan?
Yo, M.I is... Okay, I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay, live report right now is becoming more about, like, the state that we're in. Obviously, if they're going to make an album or an EP at this time, it's the obvious thing to address.
Businesses are safe, but people are losing their jobs. Creators of the apps remain ahead of the curve. The question is, where's Africa in all of this? We're busy playing politics on some corruption shit.
Wow, man, this is heavy. This is heavy. This is heavy. This track alone, I think this track alone is enough. But yeah, the 5G conspiracy theory, man, let's bond that, all right? Let's actually look at the details and science of it. The world has experienced this, okay, with all the different flus. Let's go back to the 1918s, the Spanish flu, H1N1, SARS. Different forms of viruses have come and gone, and M.I is pointing that out, like, look, this is just another one of them. This was a good hip-hop song. This was a good conversation to be had, especially at times like this, right? But just to point it clear, I don't know if A.Q is playing devil's advocate or is actually genuinely believing all these points. I cannot tell. Okay, it wasn't made obvious here. A.Q was coming with conspiracy theories from left, right, talking about how the creators of all these apps came together to make this virus, and now they just want us to stay in our phones, stay on these apps, stay on this, depend on the internet. All this, I'm like, okay, sources, evidence, proof. Obviously, I'm going to be on the stance of receipts. I need evidence to at least prove your point. And I'm not on that line of, oh, this is the 5G thing. Like, come on, let's bond that. And even me talking about it right now, we get this video kind of flagged. And it's nice because they made us like a fly on the wall on this conversation, and it was just nice just to see that back and forth. It was definitely made for an interesting song, and definitely one of my favorites right now, Live Report. Now, next one, Jesus said use your head. Already, that's a funny title already, man. Jesus said use your head.
Genesis chapter 40, read it. Oh my God, what is crazy? Who to blame?
Okay, what is this singing, bro? What is this singing? I'm sorry, that was ugly. That was ugly, that was not pretty at all.
Who gon' help heal the world, who's to blame? Should we pray, should we call on your name? Jesus said, use your head, use your brain. Jesus said, Jesus said, Jesus said, use your head, Jesus said, use your head, Jesus said.
Okay, man. Those saints at the background are just way too loud, man. I can't hear it. I don't know if it's just my headphones. I have to try with another headphones to really make sense of this. But right now, it's not sounding as clean, man. This is what you get out of 4 days, man. I don't know why we had to rush this.
I probably know more than what's in your pastor's head, but you listen to this and tell me that it's sacrilege. Pay your tithes, but they never say it right. Everything you pay them in tithes wouldn't save your life. I want them.
Okay, so they're obviously coming with that narrative of pastors are out here trying to, pay your tithe. We've heard that narrative, which is very true. Files explored that topic heavily on moral instruction. It talked about how pastors can use religion as a way to extort people, vulnerable people.
Others might be casted out with faster than praying. We're a generation of killers from the bloodline of Cain. Let the children come to me.
We're generations of killers from the bloodline of Cain. Hey! Heavy. AQ. Heavy.
I know you said, touch not my anointed, but I'm just so disappointed. I don't know whose your voice is, so how do I know what the point is you're trying to make? Did you not see the ceiling was falling? Did you not hear her screaming and calling? Men of God accused of stealing, appalling. So who's gonna rescue the feeble, the fallen?
I love that flow, bro. That flow was dope. That flow was neat, was clean, man. It was so edgy, so let's take it back, man. Too good.
I know you said, touch not my anointed, but I'm just so disappointed. I don't know whose your voice is, so how do I know what the point is you're trying to make? Cause if I call them out by name, career homicide, but who gonna prophesy for those who prophesy for profit? Sight, a lot of ignorance in the church. I have so many friends who each.
Let's take that back. Who's gonna prophesy for profit? Sigh.
For those who prophesy for profit, sight.
Ooh, there was one pastor. I think it's Kenny something, like he was prophesying for profit. I think that's what M.I is trying to make a reference to.
And the Lord had already dropped in my spirit and in my heart several years ago that the income of this ministry this year had to be $300 million.
Make a prophesy for profit, sigh, like, and then it goes, brilliant, man. So yeah, this is another solid track. Again, same issue with the mixing. I think it's gonna be an overarching issue with every song. It's just a little bit too loud with some of the synths. But yeah, let's get into the next one. Clap for yourself.
Should I tell you what you are?
Yeah.
You're a liar.
I'm not a liar. Can you tell me a reason why you come to lie?
Is this Father? This is Father DMW, M.I. I remember when, was it Rendezvous, where he brought Vico and Speedy onto one of his samples. Our favorite Aboki, man.
You know they get the green. All the money where you get. I answer my MP3.
So, okay, first off, we've left that boom bop stage of the EP. Now we're getting into that flow and bop kind of levels. But obviously, this is one they just want to have fun with, have banter, and it's a very important one to have that because all those records were way too deep, bro. Those records were so deep. Now let's come out of it and then let's have fun. Let's laugh at ourselves. Hence the Father DMW reference already, man. That was jokes, man.
Photo shoot fresh. Now me the whole camera myself. I saw the hits, like look at my features. I just be jump by myself. I know if it ever fuck up, but in case I fuck up, I can understand with myself as I examine myself. I say,
whoa, M.I, no, that was hot.
Look at end down, then turn around, girl, make you bend down. Clap for yourself.
Clap for yourself. Oof, and I'm sure they're not talking about hands, bro. That's not how I started.
Black Bones had the last one too. Judo, show you all run through now. Cause I never lie, me I want do.
Wow. This quarantine has made some people's congee level go to another scary levels, man. And they're reflecting it here, man. This is legit a quarantine capsule. Beats by Jay. That was him again on the hook, man. Next track, When I'm Gone, featuring Nawe.
You're gonna die. Like, you are going to die. It could be in 20 years, but the thing is you're gonna die.
True.
And when the doctor...
Okay, that's another heavy topic, man. We can't go from turning up to this, bro.
rapping, I start looking out for unicorns. I know I'm unique and I use it with my new vision. Take me how my music comes before my music stops.
Was each, so be cautious when you on Twitter. You're devising your tweets like it's gonna be fire when they read replies with retweets. Never thinking about the size of your reach, and this also applies to your speech.
I feel like M.I was addressing somebody like there, and I feel like the moment where we had the essay in Nigeria thing about xenophobia, a whole lot of tweets went out, especially towards M.I at that moment, because yeah, M.I took the reasonable stance, in my opinion. But that was a whole xenophobia thing. I think low-key this verse was kind of referencing Burna Boy. Yes, I said it. Burna Boy came out with some flagrant tweets at him and basically threatening his life. Outrageous things. We all know Burna Boy, man. And he's saying, M.I is saying, you don't know the consequences of your tweets. You don't know how wide your reach is. And you're saying these kind of things. I think it's obvious subliminals to that moment. This was, I think, August last year or so. Sometime around there, yeah. And I don't think M.I has addressed this until now. He might have one of these songs or one of these features. He's dropped so much material since then, but who knows. But this is right now the first time that moment comes to mind where he's like addressing Burna Boy, when Burna Boy was actually out here threatening his life, thought about throwing him out the window or something, some flagrant stuff, man, and saying, oh, you won't be saying this if I'm gone, basically. That's what he's trying to say. Now, last track, Braveheart. Braveheart is a show, right? Yeah, that Mel Gibson movie, yeah. So it was about war. It's a war film, so obviously I'm expecting like a war attitude on this record. Let's get it. Braveheart. Ooh, I like these keys already, man.
So what do you think? You like it? Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
Yo, let's take that back. You're hearing that bass key, bro? Let's go. That was fly as hell.
So what do you think? You like it? Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
That was hard. Let's go.
Mel Gibson as William Wallace, I'm brave-hearted, fighting for love in this Colosseum. I'm gonna die for my freedom, fallen angels. I'm passing time, but no second is ever wasted. My mind is constantly racing, calm like I'm sedated. My palm forever itchy. I'm trying to reach my brothers too blind to see. I'm not trying to preach whether you accept the mark of the beast or accept defeat.
I'm just distracted of how hard this beat is, bro.
Freedom of speech, never freedom of speech. No one guarantees your freedom right after you speak your piece. Nope.
No one guarantees your freedom right after you speak, man. This says freedom of speech. No one guarantees your freedom right after you speak. Heavy.
Feel my pain, my brother, feel my pain. My brain is in the future, my body can't conceal my range. I am watching the news, I am reading your tweets. I'm not laughing with you, I am keeping the peace. Never hiding my WhatsApp, got the blue tick on. Got your message clearly ready and didn't respond. Giveaways, no, my family needs my income. But here's a little game for free. You could be great, find your talent and go with God. I hope you're keeping safe. Peace.
That was a verse and a half, bro. A-Q, come on. The beat as well. Okay, this might be my favorite, man. This might be my favorite. Let's switch up. Mad. Do you know how important this part is? Because every record so far has just been hook, verse, or just verse. But this is a switch up in the middle of a song, and I like it. I'm here for it, bro.
Dear colleague, how's the holiday? I hope you solid. Please accept my apology. See, for free, I could show you a higher calling. How to get that bounce when you move like hydraulics. See the psychology.
How to get that bounce if you know your physics.
Bounce when you move like hydraulics. See the psychology of food. Technically, even the hole in the ground could be called a design toilet. See what I'm saying? Some shit just different when you eyeball it. See my morning.
True. That's some perspective right there.
Order it up to movie or exit from my peripheral. It's better if it is federal, cause I could never let you affect my mind state. I dish you, I make you famous, so what have I gained? But like shit, $sign show and I'm way too much.
I don't know, are we about to make this about Vector again? Is this about to be about Vector?
Dear colleague, I didn't want to impose, but listen close, we chasing different goals. Like daytime and nighttime, Tiger Woods, we aiming for different holes. Our statements got different O's, our pavements by different.
Daytime and nighttime, Tiger Woods, we aiming for different holes. Yo! Did you hear that? Like daytime and nighttime, Tiger Woods, we're aiming for different holes. For anyone that knows, Tiger Woods is a golfer, right? Daytime is aiming for the golf holes. But nighttime, all the scandal of him cheating on his wife. That was fucking brilliant, man. M.I is a genius. M.I is a wordsmith. Man, that's the thing about records like this. You won't hear this thing in the first listen, bro. You won't hear this in the first listen. Reload dudes, you know what I mean?
Just stating the fact, not fiction I'm making, we're risking cures. I guess I'm just different, the written code. If I gave you the shoes I'm wearing, you beg me to shed the load like PHCN and the discos. So fuck a list, everybody that's on the list knows.
Everybody's on the list.
Dear colleagues, see, this is my 10th project, and A-Q, it's been an honor. I mixed in myself and Logic here.
Heavy, man. Just bodied Vector that one again. I'm sorry. It says dear colleague. It says dear colleague. Man, Braveheart. Strong record, man. Strong record. This is definitely the favorite, absolute favorite. And I love how they saved the best for last, man. This was definitely the strongest song. Production-wise, the best beat, without a doubt. The edgy bridge in between, just transition M.I.'s verse and A-Q's verse. Brilliant. Beats by Jay coming in with those solid keys and those really like hardcore electric rock kind of vibe in the background. It just makes you, give you that war mentality, that tough aesthetic that they're painting. Like, I really messed with this song. Absolutely my favorite so far. M.I didn't slow down there for Vector, man. Alright, so live report. Amazing EP, man. Strong solid collaboration. This is a huge moment for Nigerian hip hop. I appreciate the fact that they were able to do this in the short period of time that they could, and obviously it was a challenge for themselves, and I like that they pushed themselves to that limit. Put yourself in the trenches with beats by Jake, knocking one of the set of hardest beats of his career, man. This is all these beats were fire. Like, consistently he's been dropping dope beats, and shout out to Beats by Jay for that. Honestly, this is so much for A-Q and this is so much for M.I. Obviously now they're rappers, we have to compare them on both deliveries. Obviously, M.I to me is a better rapper and always has been, and he still proved it on this. But A-Q is not one to be dismissed or to be disregarded as a rapper. A-Q is a wordsmith. He definitely came here with his heart out, because this is a huge moment for him too, because man, how often do you get a collab record with M.I? No one does, okay? He definitely grabbed the bull by its horn, taking the opportunity and then blossoming into a very well talked about hip hop album, hip hop moment right now, and he's in the center of it too. So big ups to A-Q. M.I Abaga, best rapper in Africa in my perspective. M.I is on a crazy run this year. It's amazing what he has done so far. Again, my overall pushback on this was just the mixing. I feel like some records could have been cleaner in terms of allowing room for their vocals to stand out in order for me to at least hear them clearly. A lot of the sampling, a lot of all those girl cries or all those baby cries, that little hip hop sampling there. I like it. I like those samplings, but I just don't want it to be in the forefront of what I'm hearing or let it intrude or distract from the message of the rapper. Like, I know who did the mixing. I think M.I did the mixing on this one. It could have been done better, to be honest. I mean, we can't ask of him to do everything, but at the same time, bro, definitely coming back to Braveheart. Biggest takeaway. My least favorite would be, I guess, because of how dumb Clap for Yourself is, I guess it would be my least favorite. The less impactful one, for sure. But I still appreciate it on the same time too, because it's like a throwaway record just to like have some fun. I like that role that he played. Now for my overall rating for this EP, I have to give it a solid 8. It's a strong one, strong moment for Nigerian hip hop. Let me know in the comment section what you guys was your favorite, what was your least favorite. Big thank you to everyone that subscribed lately. Shout out to M.I, shout out to A-Q for doing this for Nigerian hip hop. We really appreciate it, and it's gonna take Nigerian hip hop to the forefront of discussion in music, man. I really appreciate it. Signing out. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your boy Emmanuel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Mel Gibson as William Wallace, I'm brave-hearted, fighting for the love in this Colosseum. I'm gonna die for my freedom, fallen angels are demons.